Hello friends, good morning, and today we are starting the last topic of the third chapter. I hope after that you will complete the third chapter's question answers because of we have so many questions are remaining. I have not checked a single time your syllabus answers what you have written. I will say to Rupali ma'am, she will arrange that. You can easily give there's all type of assignment. You can easily send the total assignment to me only. So I will arrange this type of, and I will say to her she will arrange this type of facility to all for all us, and you can easily send the message, you can easily send the PDF to me so I can check your all three chapters question answer, because of I have completed first chapter, second chapter, and third chapter also I will complete today. Okay, so from my side, there's all three chapters over. But what about your work? I want to check it. What about your work you have done or what? I don't know. So I will check it and I will ask to her if it is possible. I will directly contact you. Yeah, so please friends, before that you have to complete your syllabus, you have to complete your question answer. If you will not complete question answer, then it's your fault, and we will give all report to your principal, and then after you are responsible, and we will give this all type of information to your parents also. So please friends, you have to complete this all chapters, all topics, all question answers which I had given in assignment. I said that you have to write all textual question answer in your fair notebook, and you have to write it. If you will not write, then your fault. So from my side, I free. I have done my chapter, then I am free. Now also I am free from that. It is your fault if you will not complete, and if you will not complete the assignment, then you are in fault and you are in the problem. So many problems will occur if you will not complete it. So friends, please you have to complete it and submit it whenever I will give the my mail ID, my WhatsApp number in your group. Then you have to send the message, you have to send the PDF file so I can check your completed assignment. If you will not complete, then your only work burden is increasing day by day. And in the last, what will you write? If we will conduct exam, then what will you write? So not only complete, you have to learn and complete it in this month. In the last of this week, I'm going to conduct the test also. 25 marks test I'm going to conduct for the chapter number 1, 2, and 3. So you have to learn this all three chapters, 1, 2, and 3. In this month, I will give date, and I will conduct a test, written test, and that time, on the same time, I will conduct this test by the Zoom meeting. And this time you have to write on front of the camera only. Whatever answer you are writing, whatever answer you are sending on the front of the camera, only you will do this all work. Then you cannot copy from anything. Okay. Periodic test also I will conduct, and that time also you will face many problems. If you are not completing these all things, then problem. If you are completing them, nothing any problem. Each and every is very softly you can complete. But if you have not done this all chapters, syllabus, you are not attending the video lecture, you are not watching video lecture, then you are in problem. If you are attending the lecture, if you are revising daily, if you are doing the daily writing work also, then nothing any problem. Each and every work you can softly complete. You will attend an easily exam also. Yeah, you can attend exam also, you can write correct answers. But if you have not attended, if you have not completed, then how you will attend? Obviously, you cannot write the correct answers. So please, friends, you have to attend the class, you have to watch daily videos, and you have to write this all question answer in your economics notebook. 1 to 3rd chapter. Today I will complete 3rd chapter also. Then I will tell about the final question answers. There's all 3 chapters question answer, and I will conduct the test. That time I will add chapter number 1, 2, 3. There's all 3 chapters. And then if you are not ready to write, you will not get excellent marks. Then I will conduct a meeting with your parents by the Zoom. So please, if you have not wake up, please wake up fast and start your work. Okay, come to the point, come to the topic. The topic which we have completed in the past lecture, that has the related to reforms, economic reforms. Okay, those reforms started by the government from 1991, when in our India, PV Narasimha Rao has our Prime Minister and Dr. Manmohan Singh has our Finance Minister. That time they have taken some distance and they started reform for the agriculture sector, industrial sector, service sector. They have taken some decision. They have adopted the liberalization, privatization, globalization, LPG model, and then they have taken um, decisions. They have started a policy, and due to that policy, so many changes occurred in our economy. What type of changes occurred, what type of decisions they have taken, this all we are discussing now. Okay, so what is the first? The first one thing is related to, we have already done liberalization, privatization, and globalization is going on. In the globalization also, there's reforms. I have discussed with you what is the FII and what is the FDI, how they have started. This one topic also I have completed. And reform in agriculture sector, reform in industrial sector, and disinvestment. This all 3 I have completed. Okay. Then also I will start from the agriculture sector, because of only last one topic is remaining here. You can see this much topic is remaining. Last we have completed the agriculture reform we have completed, but today I again revised last one topic, and then after we will discuss this all question answers. Okay. First one is it is our today's work. I'm just showing that with this type of work we are going to do, this type of teaching related work I'm going to do. First one, growth and employment. So the GDP growth rate has increased in the reform period, and scholars point out that the reform-led growth has not generated sufficient employment opportunities in the reform period. Okay, and they said that what you are thinking, it's depend to you, but so many debate type, as a type of a debate. Some students are saying that it is favorable for the economy, and some are saying that this is not favorable for the economy, whatever. So it is just like a debate. Next one is reform in agriculture sector. Reform have been able to benefit agriculture, where the growth rate has been decelerating, and public investment in the agriculture sector, especially in infrastructure, which includes irrigation, power, roads, marketing, linkage, and research and extension, has fallen in this time period during the reform period. And further, the partial remove of the fertilizers subsidies has led to increase in the cost of production, which has severely affected the small and marginal farmers. This sector has been experiencing a number of policy changes, such as reduction in import duties on agriculture products, low minimum support price, and lifting of quantitative restrictions on the imports. of agriculture production products. This have adversely affected Indian farmers as they now have to face increased and international competition. And whatever production they are doing, they have this two type of the options. There's all type of crop which are useful for our food, that is important, or there's all type of things which are exporting by our nation to the other nation for the generating the income, that is important. What type of production should be done by the farmer, that is which type of crop they produce for the this crop which are exporting to other country and generating foreign income, that these are importing, or this type of crop which are consuming by our Indian peoples. So they have this two type of options, they have this two type of you can say this two type of way, what type of decision they will take, what type of crop they can be produced. Okay, so they have major problems, and this puts pressure on the price of the food grains also, because they are producing this type of crop which are exporting to the another country. So this crop which these are producing for the food grains like that, so this commodities, sorry, this type of crops market price has increased. Next one is the reform in the industry. What type of reform has done in the industry? Industrial reform has also recorded a slowdown. This is because of the decrease in the demand of industrial product due to the various reasons, such as cheaper imports, commodities which we are importing, that there are cheaper imports, inadequate investment in the infrastructure, etc. So in a globalized world, developing countries are compelled to open up their economies to greater flow of goods and capital from developed countries, and rendering their industries uh, vulnerable to imported goods. Cheaper imports have thus replaced the demand domestic goods. So domestic manufacturers are facing, they are facing competition from imports, and the competition from imports. This commodity which are importing from the other country, these are cheaper than our domestic production produced commodity. So these type of industries also face much problems, and the infrastructure facilities, including power supply, have remained inadequate due to lack of the investment. Globalization is thus often seen as creating condition for the free movement of the goods and services from foreign countries that adversely affect the local industries and employment opportunities in developing countries. So this type of condition creates here. Then after disinvestment, what do you mean by the disinvestment? Already any type of production work has done by the producer, and same type of things hand over to the public sector by the investor capital, by the sell sell the equity share. Okay, it's known as disinvestment. Yes, in my last lecture also I have explained it. So this type of investment also done by the government, and the proceeds from the disinvestment are used to offset the shortage of government revenues, and rather than using it for the development of PSES and building social infrastructure in the country. Do you this type of problems created and situation created. Next one is reforms and fiscal policy. What do you mean by the fiscal policy? Fiscal policy prepared by the government for the control the economic situation. If any type of fluctuations occurred in the economy, and what type of decision will take by the government, this all are included in the fiscal policy, like public tax, sorry, public revenue, public expenditure, and public income. public income, expenditure, and debt. These all are three hands of the our Indian government's fiscal policies. Okay, so the tax reduction in the reform period aimed to yielding larger revenue and curb tax for the yeah, evasion, and have not resulted in increase in the tax revenue for the government. Also, the reform policies involving tariff reduction have settled the scope for the rising revenue through custom duties. Custom duties, that means what? It is also a type of the tax which we are importing the commodity. For that, it is the custom duties. So, in order to attract foreign investment, tax incentives are provided to foreign investors, which further reduced the scope for the rising tax revenues. This has a negative impact on our development and welfare programs, welfare expenditures. Last one is conclusion. I will say this: both sides, positive, negative, we both have read this both sides. Then after we can say that the process of the globalization through liberation and privatization policies has produced positive as well as negative results both for the India and other countries. Some scholars are thinking that it has created the positive effects. Some scholars are thinking that it has created the negative effects. But if we will compare it after the economic reform, on the contrary, thus critics argue that globalization is a strategy of the developed countries to expand their markets in other countries, according to them, and it has compromised the welfare and identity of the people belonging to poor countries. It is what? It is negative point of this. Okay, it's just a negative point. It has further been pointed out that market driven globalization has widened the economic disparities among nations and peoples. And second positive point, I will say basically and outcomes of the deep roots inequities in Indian society and the economic reform policies initiated as a responses to the crisis by the government with externally advised policy package. Further aggravated the inadequacies. Further, it has increased the income. It is a positive point. We are saying there's two type of points, positive as well as negative also. So it has increased the goods and services supply in our India, telecommunication, information. So this type of information technology, finance, entertainment and travel and hospitality services, real estate and trade rather than vital sectors such as agriculture and industry which provide livelihood to the millions of people in the country, it is also increasing for them, for all us. So these are positive as well as negative points. We have discussed this full chapter. I hope you got it and you have to write full points, full answers of our textbook. Okay, what is the first question? The first question is, why were reforms introduced in India? Why is it necessary to become a member of WTO? There's all questions you have to write. There's all one. We have the section wise questions. Okay, so according to section, according to weightage, you have to write. First one is short questions, then after long questions. So you have to complete this all in your notebook and I will check your assignment. Please, you have to complete, otherwise your work burden is increasing day by day. In the last week, you have only one chapter, sorry, two chapters. Now there's are 3 chapters, and in the next week maybe there's are 4 chapters. So what will you do? It is very complicated and difficult. So please, friends, you have to complete it regularly. Your work burden will not increase. We all are facing same problems. Instead of that, we have to continue our study. Okay. Be happy. Be safe. Do hard work. Get excellent marks. We'll meet again in the next lecture with next chapter. Okay, friends. Complete the chapter 1, 2, and 3, and I will contact to your principal ma'am, so she will arrange um, this type of facility for you and for me also, so we can contact with each other directly by Zoom meeting, and you can submit your assignment on my mail ID. I will contact to her, so this type of facility you will get. Okay, friends. Thank you very much. Bye bye.